Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect, King of Games, and today we're going to be bringing you guys a very special video. This is Battle of the Gods, and not just any ordinary Battle of the Gods. This is a deck. These two strategies you guys have been requesting for a long time. Full Powered Zoodiac versus Full Powered Spyral. Now, there's a couple of things different from this video than the other Battle of the Gods videos. The first thing I would like to point out is that there is no Mega Evolution. These two decks will be playing best of 7 with their best foot forward. That's right, it's going to be Full Power Spyral versus Full Power Zoodiac. Another thing is that we're going to be playing in Master Rule 4, which did give Zoodiac a huge disadvantage, but I felt that it was pretty necessary, seeing that if Konami was to allow Zoodiac to run rampant, this is probably something similar of what you guys would have been seeing, except you would have 3-Rap here and the Instant Fusion combo, or the Norden combo. So this deck was really interesting to see, and this matchup was really fun to see. I hope you guys are sitting here and enjoying this 30-minute matchup. It actually was like an hour and something. I had to speed it up because that's just too much. As you guys can see, Zoodiac didn't open too well, taking 1900 damage from the Spyral Quick Fix, or from the Spyral Super Agent. Now Quick Fix is going to be summoned with another passage in turn. It's going to be met with a Machine Duplication, or the Machine Duplication is going to be met with the Maxi, but it doesn't really matter. 2 more Quick Fixes are going to be summoned, and then using their effects to add Spyral Gear cards, Utility Water, and Drone from the deck to the hand. I do apologize a little bit because the lighting isn't the best of lighting. We will be working on fixing that. So both Spyral Quick Fixes are going to make double helix. Double helix's effect is going to, or I'm sorry, Spyral Quick Fix is going to discard Drone, and then Quick Fix is going to search Big Red. Big Red's going to activate itself to special summon Quick Fix, and then Drone, and then Drone's going to activate its effect to look at the top 3 cards and then shuffle. Now Double Helix is going to activate its effect, revealing a Zoodiac Thoroughblade to special summon a monster to a side of the field, but not before Jesse Roberts and Zoodiac chains the Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Now, my biggest problem with Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is that he still gets to search the card from the deck to his hand, and now that he knows that his monster won't be able to be summoned, he can search whatever he wants. He's going to go ahead and search the Last Resort, which is kind of like a useless search because Spyral Quick Fix will be able to summon that or search that anyways. But he's going to go ahead and use the Drone and the Quick Fix to make Sylvan Princess Sprite, which is going to gain Mr. Roberts so many cards. For the people that did not know, Mr. Jesse Roberts is a pretty well-established player, topping quite a few regionals, and is actually my only sponsored player. So it's going to be really fun to see how he fares with Full Powered Zoodiac against Alex. A guy that's really well known on my channel. Alex Wiener has never won a single game on this channel, and I like to stress that just because it's funny. Nothing else more, nothing else less. And he makes like a big fret over that he's never won or anything, but he's a pretty good player. We're going to be seeing him play Spyral, piling it to the best of abilities. I definitely trust both of these guys to be playing this deck to the best of abilities. Now, don't get me wrong, while Spyral does have another advantage, being the format deck, being played and all, Zoodiac does have an advantage of not knowing necessarily or not remembering what to play against, but at the same time, Zoodiac could also have the same problem of not being able to be piloted well. But again, I trust both of these players to play to their best of their ability to beat each other inside of this Battle of the Gods matchup, which is going to provide you guys quality content. So now double Quick Fixes are going to make Recite Starling to add the Droll, or the DD Crow, and I can only imagine that DD Crow is one of the problematic cards. Also, when Recite Starling's summoned, it can pump up a monster, which target is going to be the Beako Bulker, making it pretty strong. And this looks like it's going to be game Mr. Roberts only at 6,100 life points, 1 back row, possibly a Mirror Force card, possibly anything, but we don't necessarily know. That's probably why he's holding out for so long. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that's going to pair up. He's going to use another 2 copies of Quick Fix to make Ghost Trick Dullahan, and this is where Spyral gets its tier 0 status from. The ability. Oh, and then the Spyral Sleeper is going to destroy the card, but the ability to continuously recycle your Spyral Quick Fixes for instant rank 1s is a big reason why the Konami Forbidden list decided to limit both Quick Fix and Drone, because being able to summon multiple level 1s is going to loop yourself into some pretty good things. So Zoodiac Barrage is going to activate. It's going to be met by Maxi, which is going to summon Zoodiac Trident with a with a Ram under it. Raigeki is going to activate to destroy the Trident, and then Spyral Resort is going to be be activated to search the quick fix. Now, quick fix or the resort is going to be met with Droll and Lockbird, preventing Alex Wiener from searching additional cards, but will that even be enough to stop him? No, he's going to go ahead and summon the quick fix and then activate Machine Duplication. This is probably the main reason why this card's at 1, because cards like Droll and Lockbird should stop an opponent from going out of there, or from going deeper into the combos, but it kind of doesn't matter against Spirals as long as they have a 1 combo extender to make 2 Spiral monsters. Excuse me, then they're in the clear. Double Helix is going to be summoned, and then I think he might have to blind call. If he gets it wrong, then he's in a pretty bad position, which he does blind call. I believe he calls Spell, and no, it is a monster. So he is definitely in a bad position. Can Mr. Wiener continue with his plays? He's going to go ahead and I believe just attack and then pass his turn, putting Jesse Roberts down to 6,100 life points. Now, Jesse, losing his monster, activates another copy of Zoodiac Barrage. Is there a response to the Zoodiac Barrage? No, it's going to activate itself to destroy itself to special summon a Zoodiac monster, possibly Zoodiac Whiptail or Thoroughblade to the side of the field. So it's going to be actually Zoodiac Rapier. Neither of the cards that I mentioned, but Rapier has more value than those right now, seeing that Rapier can search. Now, Brawl Pool is going to use the effect to search, and then he's probably going to use the effect to summon. Now, the reason why he made Tiger Motor, then Brawl, or not Tiger Motor, why he made his Hammer Kong, then his Brawl Pool, is to avoid Ghost Ogre. He'll be able to at least be able to get his search through Zoodiac Brawl Pool, which he would have been able to summon right there, so it would have been all good. So now he has 2 Rapiers and a Tiger Motor with the Fusion sub combo in his hand. He still has to make 1 monster to be able to make multiple monsters to his side of the field, so let's see how that's going to happen. Both Tiger Motor and Rapier is going to go ahead and make possibly the Mrs. Radiant. No, he's going to make Chakanine first. And the Chakanine's going to summon Broad Bull, and now he can use both of those monsters to make the Mrs. Radiant. Now he's probably going to hard make the Chakanine right here to special summon another Zoodiac monster to his side of the field. And then now he has his instant fusion combo. After the game, we talked about how important the instant fusion combo was, and Mr. Roberts stated if he could have had a rematch inside with these 2 decks, he would take out the instant fusion combo because it required too many resources, and the link mechanic allowed, he needed basically an extender to go into the Daiguster Emerald, and that extender had to be Zoodiac Barrage and a host of other cards just to make it even more viable, because as you guys can see right now, he has the Emerald, he has the Mrs. Radiant, but he doesn't have the Zoo monster. Fortunately for him, he gets to draw again, and he still has his normal summon, seeing that he activated Zoodiac Barrage. So talking to him, that was definitely a card that he would substitute out if there was a rematch. Now, you guys know how I feel about rematches. If you guys want to see a rematch between Zoodiac and Spyral, then y'all got to do something for a real nigga, all right? Hit that like button. Now, this video was pretty hard to make, and it took a lot of time, dedication, but more importantly, all of us had to come together, and that's not easy for some real niggas, all right? Real niggas don't normally come together at a whim. Like, you can't just snap your fingers and niggas magically Michael Jackson, Wizard of Oz type shit pop up and everywhere. So go ahead and smash on that like button. I'm serious, man. If it hit you, would you hit it back? So you guys need to fight that like button, and then that's just to let us know as content creators that you guys really enjoyed this video. So Zoodiac Trident is on the field with 1700 attack due to Mrs. Radiant being able to destroy cards on the side of the field. We're going to assume that the detach is for Spyral Resort, and possibly this could be back into Mr. Roberts' favor, so he's going to use the effect to destroy the trap card. And the trap card actually allows him to add Spyral monsters from his graveyard to his hand. It's a pretty interesting effect. Don't know why he didn't use it to destroy, or no, I apologize. He actually attacked with the Zoodiac Trident, and then Alex Wiener chained his trap card. I don't think he's used Trident's effect yet. Now he's gonna use Trident to destroy the Spyral Resort, or I think actually this is when the discrepancy comes up that a monster must have been shuffled with Spyral Resort. Alex Wiener did forget. Under normal judge rules, this would be a double game loss, seeing that it's a maintenance cost, but we're just gonna let him slide with a warning because you guys want to see games. You guys don't really want to see mistakes. So Zoodiac Trident is gonna activate his effect to destroy the Spyral Resort and then set 2 cards face down, and then the passage of turn is going to happen back to Spirals. Let's see exactly what's gonna happen with the second copy of Spyral Resort now being activated. Is it going to be used? No, Trident's not gonna activate his effect to stop the Spyral Resort, which is, I wouldn't want to say is a questionable call, but it's definitely an interesting call because now he can't use it to stop anything else. Definitely a pretty big misplay by Jesse Roberts in his Zoodiac. And the top 3 cards are Dark Hole, Raigeki. That's pretty nasty. Spyral Sleeper is going to activate its effect, revealing Dark Hole to special summon, probably Master Plan to the side of the field to continue. No, it's going to special summon Super Agent to destroy back row. Alex Wiener is really prepared for this back row. Maxi is now going to be dropped, and this seems to be a blunder game for Zoodiac and Jesse Roberts. Like, why are you doing all this stuff so late? Double Summon's going to be activated to get the second summon of Quick Fix to add the big red from the deck to the hand, and now it seems like Spyrals are back in control. This game could go back to Spyrals just off of the sheer ability being able to summon. Biko Bulker is going to be summoned, and now the combos begin. Zoodiac Dryden's going to use this effect to target the Biko Bulker, probably one of the only cards they could target. Not 100% sure if that was a blunder or if that was a play made by Alex Wiener and Spyrals to just get the Dryden to use this effect, but then again, you don't really need to get them to use the effect when none of your cards can be targeted. Both the Spiral Drone and the Helix is going to make the Proxy Dragon, and now you can't activate the effects of Double Helix, which he already did, so it doesn't matter. So it's Proxy Dragon and Double Helix on the field, and it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Quick Fix is going to special summon himself. Quick Fix's effect is going to search a Spiral Gear card, which is going to be another drone. It seems like another Quick Fix is going to special summon itself. Now, this is going to give Mr. Roberts all of the cards he needs to draw to counter the Spiral strategy. This just might be his own demise. Building this board might end himself. So this was really interesting to see what happens. It's a possibility that a Zoodiac Whiptail is in hand. Droll and Lockbird is going to be activated to prevent searching. So now Alex is in a very, very awkward position where he has double Helix, a Proxy Dragon, and 2 Quick Fixes on the board, and a Resight Starling, which isn't enough to completely break the board. So Resight Starling and Proxy Dragon are going to make Gaia Saber, and there's probably something else that's going to be made. Another Quick Fix is going to be summoned, and these Quick Fixes are going to be requiring resources that cannot be recursed. When Quick Fix is special summoned, it will not search another Spiral Gear card to the unfortunate side, so mainly because of Droll and Lockbird, and then there's no more drawing as well. So both of those Quick Fixes are going to go ahead and probably make a Ghost Trick Dolan or a Princess Sprite. Dolan's effect is going to have to miss his Radiant, so it looks like he's going to be able to break the board. I think Zoodiac Dryden would be the only problem in case the Zoodiac Whiptail is attached while attacking, but Firewall Dragon and Double Helix just might be enough to completely wipe the board. Double Helix can bounce the Dryden, and then it can also, Firewall can also attack on the Dagusto Emerald, but that does leave Alex open for some type of counter attack, seeing that Firewall can only use this effect once while it's face up on the field. It's a very dangerous card when used correctly, but right now it doesn't seem like the perfect time to use this effect. So another Spiral Quick Fix is going to be summoned, and possibly a Proxy Dragon can be made, which will then give Spiral Firewall Dragon 2 bounces, but that doesn't necessarily solve the problem right now. Both Quick Fixes are going to be used for an Exceed summon to possibly make Princess Sprite, or I know he doesn't run double goal at Dullahan like good players should, but he's going to go ahead and make a Princess Sprite, and that's probably going to add him an important spell card. Don't know what he added just right now, or if he got to add anything, but it doesn't really, actually he wouldn't even be able to add because he's under Droll and Lockbird. So he's going to use his monsters to attack over it. No fear of Zoodiac Dryden, which is exactly what he got. No Zoodiac Dryden interruption, and now it's back to Mr. Roberts, who we know has a board wipe in hand, so it's not looking good for Alex Wiener and his Spiral. So he's going to summon Whiptail, or he's looking, oh, he's adding for Mrs. Radiant, my apologies. He's adding Whiptail for Mrs. Radiant, and now it seems like it's back to him. He's down to 1,800 life points. This is going to be clutch for Zoodiac, or this is going to be clutch for Spirals. It's clutch for somebody. I don't even know who. So Spiral Resort's going to activate, and for its maintenance cost to shuffle, and then I'm pretty sure that's the end phase. So back to Jesse Roberts, and Zoodiac Dark Hole is going to be activated. Well, we kind of seen that coming. I mean, if you didn't see that one coming, then you're probably not psychic. I don't know why Firewall didn't activate its effect to add, or maybe it did. Maybe it added the effect to add the Super Agent on his turn, which I probably would have just waited. But now Zoodiac Whiptail is going to be added from the graveyard to the hand, or going to be added from the deck to the hand through Fire Formation Tinky. Barrage is going to destroy the Tinky to summon Thoroughblade, and now it looks like we are on one. The Trap card is going to be activated. Spiral Mission to add Quick Fix from the graveyard to the hand in response. Thoroughblade is going to discard the draw. It doesn't look like it's going to discard the draw, or maybe it is. It looks like he's thinking. He's definitely thinking. It is going to activate itself to discard a draw. It's going to discard a Whiptail to draw one card. Then it's going to make the Broad Bull, and then it's going to make the Chakanine. Chakanine's going to summon Zoodiac Ram, and then Chakanine's going to move herself where she should be. Tiger Mortar to attach the Zoodiac Whiptail, and then another Whiptail is going to be normal summoned. So this is what the board is going to look like. It looks like it just might be game. Just if he has another Whiptail, because the Trident will use itself to destroy the Ram. Did that nigga just summon twice? Huh. Now I don't think about it. I think he just normal summoned twice. He is savage. So anyways, it doesn't really matter. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Zoodiac Trident's gonna attack, inflicting a massive amount of damage, and then Ram and Whiptail's gonna, or I'm sorry, Ram and Whiptail's gonna attack first. Then Zoodiac Trident's gonna attack, and then it's gonna, or Whiptail is gonna equip itself to inflict massive damage. Then Trident's gonna destroy the Ram to special summon a Thoroughblade and attack for game. We are even in this series 1-1. This is very exciting to see. It looks like we are down to another game. Well, that was really fast. Alex looking at his hand and then conceding the match after guessing Spyral Super Agent wrong, probably figuring that Zoodiac's probably out of hand. That would just OTK him again. No need to make this video 2 hours. Keep it to 1 hour. So back to Alex. He is down by one game, him and Spirals, and Spyral Resort's going to be activated and met with the Ghost Ogre. Now, typically, you always want to Ghost Ogre the double helix, but I'm pretty sure in Mr. Roberts 9 he wants, the most important thing about Spyral Resort is that it prevents him from targeting. His main card Zoodiac Trident does target, and also Spyral Resort prevents, or destroying Spyral Resort prevents him from searching. So it was probably the best recourse of action in his head, that he wants to stop the Spyral Resort as opposed to the double helix. Now Quick Fix is going to be summoned, adding Big Red, and then both the Super Agent and the Quick Fix are going to make double helix. He's going to declare Droll and Lockbird, which is a monster, and then special summon Spyral Master Plan. Use Master Plan and double helix to make the Beako Bulker, and then Master Plan's effect goes off yet again. Now I know Jesse Roberts is probably thinking in the back of his head like, damn, I wish that Droll and Lockbird was there a lot sooner, because if the Droll and Lockbird was there, he would have been able to make a good board, or stop a good board. So now, as you guys can see, it looks like a whole bunch of shit is just gonna be summoned. The double helix, the Big Red, the Quick Fix, and the biggest thing about Spirals is consistency. This deck does face, it's probably one of the most inconsistent tier 0 decks that we've ever had, but it is a tier 0 deck, and it looks like that game is going to be over. So 2 quick games decided by first turns practically, and both of them if Spyral can draw correctly, and if Spyral did not draw correctly. As you guys can see, Zoodiac Raptor is going to send the Zoodiac combo from the deck to the graveyard, and it looks like we're pretty much even at 2-2, just to give you guys the heads up, and that's going to be used to make the Hammer Kong, which is probably going to be used to make the Broad Bull yet again. Broad Bull's effect is going to detach the Hammer Kong, especially summon another one, and then it's going to detach to search, which is probably going to search the Whiptail, one of the better cards inside of the deck. He's thinking, let him cook, possibly the Black Sheep. We don't necessarily know. No, the Whiptail is going to be searched. And again, I really, now that we're reflecting back on it, I don't think that the Black Sheep would have been a good combination of cards to add to this deck because of link format. So Ghost Dash is going to be met with the Wrap here on using the Tiger Mortar's effect. Not sure if that was the best card to Ghost Dash, because in Zoodiac it kind of doesn't matter. You can say, oh well, that card's dead. Well, he still gets to make the Trident, he still gets to make the Broad Bull, he still gets to make the Chakanine, he still gets to make so many other plays. Oh no, the Ghost Ogre. Now that just might hurt just a little bit. The Ghost Ogre is going to hit the Zoodiac Broad Bull, putting Zoodiac Chakanine, putting the Chakanine out of the extra deck, but still, we're still looking at a pretty decent board. The Borbo and Trident is going to be made with the Broad Bull and 2 back row, but that did hinder the plans. Now, I'm not going to lie, that did stop some plans. So, Terraforming is going to be met with Ash Blossom, And let's see how, if Alex can make a comeback, or will Zoodiacs take a 3-2 lead again? Quick Fix is going to be normal summon, and its effect is going to be activated to search. Is there met with a Droll and Lockbird after its search? Let's see. Let's find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. So we're trying to figure out what's going to happen. Jesse's taking his sweet ass time, you know, probably texting his lady. Oh baby, I'll be there in a second. Oh, I love you. And the double summon's going to be activated to second summon the Spyral Resort. Both of them are going to be used to make the double helix, which I'm pretty sure is going to be Solemn Strike. That is nasty. And it looks like we're going to be going into game 5 with a 3-2 lead on Zoodiac. So Zoodiacs control a commanding, well, not even really a commanding, because this format hasn't been, or these Battle of the Gods games haven't been necessarily commanding. They've been pretty deciding in their games, but not commanding. So Alice is going to start off with Spyral Resort and then summon the Spiral Gear Drone, but it's going to be met with a Droll and Lockbird and an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. But 2 monsters are still going to be summoned. It's kind of hard. You kind of want to hit the you really want to hit the double helix at one point in time, but you understand that the Spyral Resort is a problematic card for Zoodiac. So double helix is going to summon himself and then special summon a target from the deck to the hand, revealing Jesse Roberts, Ash Blossom, and Joyous Spring. So that is going to gain him no search with the master plan because it was Droll and locked. Wait, hold on, why did he draw? I'm trying to figure out how did he draw. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it was just me. Maybe that isn't a Droll and lock face down. I don't understand. That obvious. Oh, it's back to his turn. Duh, that makes sense. Zoodiac Whiptail is going to be summoned. I was trying to like, wait, well, maybe he can't draw. Maybe Droll and lock. Nah, that doesn't work. Whiptail is going to use itself. No, Zoodiac Barrage is going to be activated. So we have the Zoodiac summon and the Barrage for the Ratpier to make the possibly Hammer Kong or the other guy. You guys know what guy I'm talking about. Borbo, there we go. He's definitely thinking about his combos, seeing that he did interrupt the Spyral combo. So Brapple is going to be made straight to the Broad Bowl. Not 100% sure why you did that. Or no, I'm sorry. It was a monster in there. It looks like a Hammer Kong. So that's going to summon the Ratpier and then search the Zoodiac Whiptail. So now he's going to have, excuse me, now he's going to have double Whiptail and a Ratpier on the field, as well as a Broad Bowl occupying his extra monster zone. Chakanai is going to activate itself to summon the Hammer Kong, and now both of these monsters seem to make the Mrs. Radiant. Radiant plus the Ratpier is going to make Broad Bowl again to search the third Whiptail, and it looks like Zoodiacs might be back in business, being able to banish cards on the opponent's side of the field, possibly even the Spyral Master Plan. Even though she does have a nice ass and a huge ass, she will be banished, preventing her from gaining the 2 searches of a Spyral Monster plus Spyral Resort. Now Zoodiac Trident is going to be made 12 or 1700 attack Trident with the Mrs. Radiant and the Zoodiac Whiptail on the field, and I think he doesn't really care. Or maybe he should have made, actually I think he should have made another attachment under the Trident to destroy the Spyral Resort and then attack into the Master Plan to banish the Master Plan, and then on the opponent's turn use the effect to destroy the double helix. So that's not how it works. He's going to actually wound up losing a Mrs. Radiant by crashing the double helix, but it's met with a Raigeki, and then Terraforming is going to be met with the Ash Blossom, but another Terraforming is going to be activated. This game can get really live right now. So Quick Fix plus the Big Red, that's going to be enough for a double helix. He's going to have to be able to call this right. If he doesn't call this right, this could be a deciding into Zoodiac's favor, and it could possibly mean the end. Now we're in game 5. We already know that Zoodiac command a 3-2 lead. This will be the 4th game. He declares spells and gets it right. Quick Fix is going to be summoned, and that is insane. Quick Fix to add the Drone to the hand. Drone is going to be discarded for another Quick Fix, or how is this going to go about? Yes, Drone is going to be discarded for another Quick Fix, and it looks like both of those monsters are going to make possibly a Silver Princess sprite. Or no, first the Quick Fix has to add a monster from the deck to the hand. So this is hella nasty. That was a huge comeback by Alex Winter. So the Princess Sprite is going to add the Machine Dupe. What the fuck is going on right now? There are 2 Quick Fixes in graveyard, so there's a 3rd one in the deck. Spyral Super Agent is going to be special summoned, and then is going to be used to make Proxy Dragon. Now, Quick Fix can use this effect to discard, and then the Machine Dupe can duplicate the Quick Fix to summon another Quick Fix to the side of the field. This is fucking nasty. I'm telling you, this is the comeback schematics of Spyral, and that's just really good. All of this off of a blind guess. If he didn't get the blind guess right, then it looked like it would have been at least another turn for Zoodiacs, and the barrage would have been face down to finish the game off. So second Quick Fix is going to summon itself, and that's just nasty. It's going to add Spiral Resort, or not Resort, Last Resort, and then those two monsters are going to make the Recite Starling to boost the monster's attack and add the DD Crow. I'm sorry, man, it's not looking good for Zoodiacs at all. Those guesses just too right. That 33% chance of you getting the right monster card is just too strong. So now you're going to see Gaia Lightning the Shadow, as well as another Quick Fix to the side of the field. Utility Wire is going to be added to the hand. Now this looks like the comeback that Spyral's needed to make, and it looks like we're gonna be headed to the next game very soon. I'm not even gonna lie, it's just not looking nice for that. We're into the next game. That was just a really nasty, really awesome comeback by Alex Wiener and his Spyral deck. Now I couldn't even say anything less of that. That was just pretty nice. That was awesome sauce. It's nothing you can say about that except damn, my nigga, that comeback. So Roberts is gonna start with the Zoodiac Broad Bull to search. And then he's gonna, looks like he's going into the Lunalight combo. So the Lunalight combo is going to search itself. And I apologize when you guys see the cut throughs. My camera, it overheats and other shit. It's a Nikon, so Nikons really aren't meant for, the Nikon that I have isn't really meant for anything. So he's gonna DD Crow the Zoodiac Thoroughblade. No, and if you guys remember back in the Zoodiac format when Norden was a thing, DD Crowing the Norden target was probably the best thing you can do. It almost guaranteed you to win. So Terraforming is going to add Spiral Resort, and now Resort is going to be chained to the Droll and Log, but it's still going to be activated to prevent targeting. 1-for-1 is going to activate itself to summon Spiral Gear Drone, and it looks like the instant fusion combo just might be the end. Might have ruined Jesse Roberts and his Zoodiacs for Battle of the Gods. That is pretty fucking insane. So Big Red's gonna special summon Quick Fix, no ad because Droll and Logbird's on the field, but now Double Helix is gonna be summoned, revealing Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit to special summon itself. Double Helix is going to use the effect to special summon Spiral Super Agent to pop a back row, which is Zoodiac combo. We're in there. I mean, that's probably the worst card you can destroy with Zoodiac. So both of those monsters are now going to be used for a link summon of either Gaia Saber or Biko Bulker. So Gaia Saber is going to be summoned. Pretty interesting choice. And then Soul Charge. What the fuck is going on? This game is going to get nasty. Alan's going to pay 4,000 of his life points to summon 4 monsters to his side of the field, and it looks like Soul Charge plus the DD Crow just might have been the icing on the cake, the dagger. It looks like Alex is going to be winning his first game on the TheCaliEffect, and it looks like pigs just might fly today. I'm sorry guys, but they just might. All the people that have been loving to see Alex lose on the channel, you might have to taste a little bit of salt right now because it looks heavily in his favor. Princess Sprite is going to activate, and that's going to reveal the Spiral monster, which you know, doesn't really do anything, but this board is looking pretty spicy right now. It's not looking terrible. It's looking pretty good. Now he can use both all of the Princess Sprite, the Double Helix, and the Spiral monster to make the Firewall Dragon, but I think he has a different thing in mind. He's going to make Firewall Dragon using the Gaia Saber and his Princess Sprite, and now it's linked to a Double Helix. He's going to pass his turn, and it's back to Mr. Roberts' turn. Roberts can't inflict Wiener couldn't inflict damage to Jesse because he soul charged, and he also lost 4,000 of his life points, so it's not looking really good. But at the same time, he has a Firewall Dragon, he has a Spiral Resort, he has cards in graveyard. It seems that he has utility. It looks like the bane of existence of Zoodiac is going to be Master Rule 4, seeing that he can't just make a Zoodiac monster to get over the Firewall and then continue into his combo extender. So it looks like it's going to be a huge problem. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is going to destroy the Firewall's effect, and I'm not sure how this game is going to go down, but it doesn't look in the favor of Zoodiacs. This is going to be a crime against humanity. That DD Crow was too clutch in there. If you guys want to see a rematch, or if you guys want to see Pepe in any one of these matches, please post down below what you guys would like to see, as well as what if you guys would like to see a rematch. This game was just really awesome. Pretty happy to have both of these guys in the ring. They're pretty fierce competitors. They want to win. They want to do what it takes. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe. This game's over. Alex finally wins one. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe he finally won one. Give this video a like because he finally won one, guys.